Valentine's Day, crystal lovers. I am so excited to come on and do a little live today about some of my favorite crystals for love. So if you are not yet a newsletter subscriber, be sure that you head over to loveandlightschool.com, sign up for our email newsletter, because tomorrow I'm going to be releasing some special articles all about some of my favorite crystals for love and passion. But I thought that I would pop on over here and share some of my favorite stones from my shop, Mimosa Spirit, right here in Madison, Wisconsin. So we are just busily unpacking our palette of crystals from the Tucson Gem Show, which I'm super excited about. We've been having a ton of fun looking at everything. But I've also pulled some of my favorite crystals for this time of year that I wanted to share with you. So first we have pink opal. This is from Peru, and you can see there are tiny little manganese dendrites in there, but this is a great crystal for empathy, compassion, and heart opening. So just in general, sort of embracing love this time of year. That can be self-love, familial love, love for your partner, for your friends, and just really kind of making sure that you're acting from that place of love, staying heart-centered, which I think we all could really use right now. So pink opal from Peru, definitely in my top 5 for Valentine's Day. We also have Morganite. Now this, when it's tumbled, can look an awful lot like rose quartz. It can be a little bit hard to tell them apart. Often Morganite will be a little bit more like, it kind of has some peachy undertones to it. Now this crystal is a cousin to aquamarine. They're both members of the beryl group. Aquamarine, of course, is blue. Morganite is pink. And this crystal is excellent for helping you see your self-worth and your value, understand that you are deserving and worthy of love. So if you've been struggling with your self-confidence, if you've been not really kind of feeling like yourself, not feeling like you're getting that nurturing and support and love that you deserve, then Morganite can be a great companion for you. There's also this one, which has an interesting trade name. A lot of people are calling this unicorn stone, but what it is pink tourmaline, so rubellite tourmaline, and a matrix of lepidolite and quartzite. So this one is really good for instilling love for things that you're passionate about, really kind of sparking and igniting your passion, not just for people though. So often we think of passion as being something like more close to lust, but really this is about passion for the things that excite you, that invigorate you, that make you feel super alive. So whether that's art or dance or sewing or gardening or anything, this is a great crystal for helping you recognize that. So pink tourmaline in lepidolite, really, really good one. We also have tried and true a rose quartz. So this rose quartz is from Madagascar, but I have another one here. This one is from Brazil, and it has the word love kind of etched into it. Rose quartz is kind of the classic crystal for love. This is one that I think is so common that it gets kind of overlooked. Sometimes people think of it as being a little bit boring. I know I definitely didn't have a connection to it for a long time, but this one is good for kind of soothing the heart. So if you have something that's been weighing on you, if you're feeling a little bit of grief, working through some loss, whether that's like the passing of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or if you're grieving, the changes in yourself. Sometimes, we have to let go of some things to make space for something new, and it's okay to grieve that. Rose quartz can be a great companion, so it can be a really helpful one for this time of year. There is also strawberry calcite. So this is a pink banded calcite. This one is from Pakistan. I really like this stone. It's just sort of hit the market in the past couple of years. And this is another one that's kind of good for stoking those flames of passion. And I think this one is in particular great for sort of enhancing romantic love, great for using in relationships to bring you closer together with your partner. One caveat here. There are no crystals out there that will make someone else fall in love with you, draw more attraction. These crystals do not interfere with free will. So a lot of times people ask, well, what crystal will help me find my soulmate or the perfect partner for me? I would encourage you, if that is the question that's on your mind right now, to kind of flip the script on that and say, what crystals can I work with that support me, that make me an even better version of myself, so that I will connect with the person who's meant for me? So a little bit different approach. There's also just lepidolite. This lepidolite here is from Mexico, has a really bright lilac color. It's super, super pretty. This is another one that's really good for soothing the heart, but especially if you're feeling a lot of anxiousness, anxiety, worry, then this is a good one for self-love and self-care. Just remembering that you can't pour from an empty cup and you need to take care of yourself. There are only a few other little crystals left in my sweet little heart-shaped box here. We have Rhodonite. Rhodonite is a crystal that's excellent for new beginnings, but especially for enhancing friendships. As we are, becoming adults, getting a little older, it becomes hard to make new friends. Rhodonite is a great one for helping you put yourself out there and invest in those friendships, finding that friend love that really nurtures us and lifts us up. So let that be a supportive companion if you feel a little bit nervous or scared about putting yourself out there in that way. There is also pink manganocalcite, and there are a couple of varieties of this. This one is a little bit more translucent. This one comes from Pakistan, but there's one that's more opaque and often has some lacy stripes or banding that comes from Peru that's also really, really pretty. This one is a great crystal for empathy, compassion, like getting to the core of what love really is and letting that sort of come out, expressing that in lots of ways that instill joy and hope and care in other people. So this is a great one for showing your love, helping you express your love. Then we have peach moonstone. This is one of my favorite crystals because it is, I always say it's like the crystal that when you work with it, it just feels like you're getting a big hug. It's so nurturing, so supportive. So if you need a little love, if you need to embrace like that feeling of just being held and cared for and supported and taken care of, peach moonstone is a great companion. And then the last one in my little toolbox here is this beautiful red pyro garnet. Sometimes it's called black cherry garnet. It's so deep dark red it almost looks black. But this is a great stone for passion and motivation. So if you need to put a little bit more effort into your relationships, make sure that you're being there, being supportive for your partner, showing up as your best self, then this is a crystal that can be an excellent companion. I hope you enjoyed this little conversation about some of the best crystals for love for this Valentine's Day. And again, if you want to sign up for my email newsletter, head over to loveandlightschool.com, or there's a link in my bio so that you get my weekly email with tons of great crystal tips, podcasts, videos, articles, the whole works. I hope that you will enjoy getting that new email in your inbox tomorrow. And until I see you again, crystal blessings. Happy Valentine's.